At Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Live. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I think it's a important episode tonight. We're going to cover tokenization of assets. I'm going to go through all the coins on my radar. You know, obviously, you can't pick and choose everything. You know, you're going to have to select a certain few, and hopefully those are the right ones, the winning ones, the best performing ones. And hopefully, you know, some of this information will help you out, because the last cycle, we saw how quick L2s became a thing, how quick gaming became hot, how quick meme coins became hot, then Metaverse became hot, NFTs. You know, so you see certain trends and narratives that run the markets, and people are emotional. You know, that's how they are. And crypto, the markets, all they are just a reflection of people's emotions. And I think that, a lot of people get too caught up in utility or a certain, you know, they get fudded out for a certain thing. But you got to have conviction. And in these markets, you know, now FUD is almost a good thing. If you can find, you know, somebody that is intelligent with the FUD, that's one thing. But with like Titan X, when it was launched, before it launched, when I was streaming with Jake and Chris from the Verse, and we were talking about it, getting excited, the FUD out there was about an 8 IQ average, I think, from the commenters. You know, there was not one thing out there that made me say, oh, shit, this might not be good. It was all super low IQ. And I'm starting to notice that with cryptos across the board. If there's actual real FUD, that's alarming. And then there's the low IQ FUD that I think is like bots, or I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel natural. But regardless, it doesn't matter. So that's just something to look for. You know, the more pushback on something, the more that it's pissing someone off, and it could be something special. So, you know, we're going to talk about tokenization of assets tonight. It's going to be one of the narratives this cycle. I think DeFi 2.0, real DeFi, could be a narrative. Gaming again, NFT 2.0, AI, memes again potentially. But there's going to be those one or two things no one saw coming, or no one knows what's coming in a year from now that are going to catch people off guard. But for now, the best thing we can do is take the information we have and move forward with that. So let's say what's up to you, D-Gens in this chat. Loco Toph, the alien army, let's go. The alien invasion is here. You know, it is funny. You know, Alien, the free airdrop for all us TGC lovers out there that are going to the firmament. You know, this was airdrop to the holders to help spread liquidity out, create new pairs, and just be like a boost for the project. And it's funny that looking at the Alien TGC chart, it's doing pretty well against it. And typically airdrops don't do that. Airdrops typically get dumped and kind of, you know, bottom out for a long time. So I don't know. People don't know that they have their airdrops, and once they find them, they'll dump them. But so far, I mean, the dips are getting bought up, and it's a 230K market cap right now. TGC ran up to 6 million. So that's almost a 25x from here. And it's got all the same tokenomics. So I'm excited for it. And, I'm going to be trying to be part alien. I'm going to look up how to start transitioning to alien and see what we can do. Caparanga, appreciate you stopping in here, crushing the casino coins. Willie B. Long, let's go, aliens. Goo God, what up, what up? BYTC is a no-brainer. Low market cap, tight supply. First community-only driven project on Pulsechain. So you see the Froji pump yesterday. It was crazy. I did see that on Ivan's stream, I think. He was talking about it for a minute. And yeah, that shit's crazy. The bull market's coming. Where do I see Titan X in 2025? I mean, so what's that? 280 days from the first mint, October. So that puts us in August. So then another 280 days puts us like right at the peak of the bull market. Oh, man. It's hard to say because I don't know what's going to happen when the first 280 days comes and the maxes come out. If people dump it hard and take profits, or if they relock up for 280 days. So my gut tells me a majority of the people are going to relock a big portion of it because we're going to be in the bull market. You're not going to want to sell. So I think if that happens, I think it's going to be up like 200x or so. That's my guess. And if people really sell it off hard after the first 280 next August, I don't know, maybe 150x. And if things go crazy, this thing could do a 500x from the absolute bottom. But, I don't really have that much liquid or staked. I would say it's like 2% compared to what I mined. So, I'm just going to be stacking and playing it by ear as we get closer. And that way we'll have like a good 6 months of hopefully of hyper working. And that should give us a good idea on where things are going. But yeah, I'm super bullish on Titan X. I love it. And yeah, anyone that's in it, you're going to be, I think, very happy. Hell yeah, Alien's a monster. They know they have them. They're diamond handing them. That's even better. So the airdroppers, people that got the airdrop, like I kind of felt that would happen because what's the incentive to sell the airdrop? TGC went up so much that I can't imagine that many people got wrecked except people that came in at the very, very end. So I think those people that came in at the tail end, the last 20%, those were the ones that sold the airdrop to kind of recoup some of the losses from the dip. But most people, if they're diamond handed it, this has a chance to run up a lot harder just because the market cap's so much smaller. And yeah, we're going to the firmament. The alien site is alienpls.tech. Throw that in the chat. Well, yeah, I think we're still some work, some things gonna come out. I think a logo. But, just getting the first page out there, just a little bit about it, just so there's something here. That's good to have. The Twitter is there. Oh, you found a Caparanga. Where do you guys buy your PTGC? Whenever I tried to buy a large amount, there's insufficient liquidity. So, you have to just go to PulseX. And what's going on now is they switch this up. So you got to click the web link, and that'll bring you right back to it. So you got go to dexscreener.com, and then you're going to search TGC up here and pull up one of the pairs, the first one or two, and then come down to the right here. And get soft so you can see, and then you'll see the pair. You can just click it. That'll copy it. And then come to Pulse X, and you have to, I don't think you can paste it in here anymore. All right, here you go. So you import it on the top. You got that. And then when you go to swap, you have to do slippage at 6%. That's probably why it's not working. And then make sure, yeah, that should work. And you should be good. I'm already holding, but so were you able to get it then? There we go. Most Pressbit, what up, bro? RFX in the house. Let's go. Yeah, RFX. Man, there's been some beefing, some drama on Twitter. You know, I keep away from that shit. I'm busy doing research, so you guys can crush it. I don't want to get in the way of any of that. But I was looking at the chart, and you know what? Liquidity is still 51K, and from the end, we're bouncing back up slowly. You know, trending back up and to the right. You know, it is what it is. People get out, they exit. You can't do anything about it. So it is what it is. Real holders have conviction. They know what we hold. There he is, Vets. What up, my man? Yo, thank you for buying that or putting in that order from Lindsay, bro. That was awesome, dude. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I think Lindsay lets you know the shipping. It's insane. They overcharge, so she'll refund you some of that. And we're gonna switch up providers and stuff. So yes, it's crazy paying $5 for shipping for a chapstick. It's like that's not even fair for anybody. You know, when it's not about making money like that. So, all right, guys, let's get into some of the news tonight. ETH Layer 2 that just came out, Blast, has now $400 million. Despite, guess what? They now aren't launched until February. Right now, the money is going to, right here. Blast said it will keep users' funds until its bridge goes live in February. And the sudden rise of the network and questions about the model have people talking about whether or not it's safe or not to invest. You know, obviously Blur's huge. It's the co-founder there, but that just shows how stupid people are. They're dumping money into these things that haven't even launched. That is, you know, you're just like an ETH 2.0 waiting. So the degens are coming, and it's coming. And the money is going to flood in here. I had to buy it from 9-inch the first time without adjusting the slippage, and today I was able to grab more from community. Yeah, Piteous works too. Yeah, PulseX has been weird. If Piteous works, or Piteous, whatever, how the hell you say it, just use that. It's great. I never had a problem with it. So, guys, we're seeing that. And then Coinbase's stock hits an 18-month high along Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this is like, I think, a reflection. Coinbase stock trends with the market. With the crypto market, I mean. When Coinbase's stock is going down, the crypto market's going down. And now it's well over $100. It bottomed out around 40. And I have a couple clients that got into it. You know, obviously they want some exposure to crypto outside of degen plays. So in traditional stocks and Coinbase and custodians are going to be one of the biggest companies or the biggest niches in the market that are going to be growing. You know, PolySign that Ripple's working with, Fortress Trust, Fireblocks. You know, there's a couple that have solidified themselves. And like Coinbase, I didn't know it, but they are contracted with, I think, the DOJ, the IRS, and the FBI. And that contract runs up in like 2 years, I'll refresh on that. But it's interesting because they're playing along, oh, we're getting sued by the SEC, it's all a game. But when that contract runs out magically, watch what happens. They're going to be free to run and games are going to change. Binance is shutting down, I think it was some of their derivative markets in China and other places. And it's interesting because Kraken and Gemini and Coinbase all launched derivative markets outside the U.S. over the last 6 months. So the winners are being chosen right now behind the scenes. Everybody's signs NDAs, so no one's going to talk about it, or no one can talk about what's going on. So like all these tokenization of asset coins, they're going to start pumping once legislation comes through. These utility cryptos are going to pump once legislation is here and they're allowed to operate and thrive. With this, gray area, it's a problem. But I'm hearing that there's going to be legislation that is pushed in December and ushered in quickly. So next year, things can rip. And I think the ETF will be approved in December, be announced, and it'll start trading in January. And there's going to be some major fireworks. That's what I'm looking for. I think we're going to run up a little bit in the next couple weeks, have a dip, and then start to take off. And if we don't dip, we just keep pumping throughout Christmas to New Year's, then it'll be a huge sell the news event, I think. But we'll play it, ear by ear or day by day, keep an ear out on things. And Inverse Kramer now has flipped the switch. That's what makes me kind of nervous, is that Jim Cramer is now bullish. He was, how could he hold cryptos when they're going to be going down? He said like a month ago, and they pump like hell. So now that he's bullish again, I don't know. I'm kind of leery, but in a bull market, it is what it is. And finally, too, this was hilarious because Christine Lagarde, I think she's the European Jim Cramer now. Her son lost all in crypto. This is a straight up lie. Because right here, European president or ECB president said her son ignored her warnings about crypto and almost lost all. But how right here, how does the headline say Lagarde says son lost all? It's so sneaky. And what did he do? He went against her advice. He totally ignored me, which is his privilege. She's one of the biggest critics of crypto, taking every opportunity she has to label the asset class as risky ventures. But Lagarde's personal opinion contradicts the essence of the markets and crypto assets MiCA regulation being pushed out by the European Union. MiCA aims to bring out the best in digital currencies in the ecosystem by bringing players in the industry under compliance. And this stuff's going live next year too. So everything's starting to come together. Narratives are changing. Everything's becoming bullish. And we have the UK investment funds get the green light for tokenization. Boom. Let's go. Is this why some of these coins are starting to pump that I'm going to talk about here in a second? I don't know. But we'll see. They've been given the green light by the trade body, the Investment Association. So the initial stage, in collaboration with the UK Treasury, financial regulator, FCA, and investment managers like BlackRock. Man, who would have thought BlackRock is involved in this? I mean, I wouldn't have guessed. Was published today as part of the technology working group of the government's asset management task force roadmap. Jesus. The UK fund tokenization, a blueprint for implementation. Report outlines a baseline model for tokenization that is designed to work with existing legal and regulatory framework, which firms can implement straight away. That's the key. Straight away, come in, boom, ready to go. No, we need training for 6 months. How? Nope, it's ready to go. Fund tokenization has greater potential to revolutionize how our industry operates by enabling greater efficiency and liquidity, enhanced risk management, and the creation of more bespoke portfolios. But guys, so what tokenization of assets is, if you guys don't know, it's taking stuff in the real world, like art, high-end art, or vintage sports cars, or high-end watches, or mutual funds, or statues, government monuments. I mean, you name it, they're going to look to anything that somebody could potentially buy. They're going to tokenize. So in doing that, all those different things, say there's the Mona Lisa gets tokenized. No one can afford to buy that. But if they broke it down and put out 1 million Mona Lisa shares through LCX exchange, well, now we can all go buy into the Mona Lisa. And that's what tokenization of assets is. And that's why it's going to be so big. There's so many problems it solves. And I'm going to tell you guys the best tokens I think that are out here, because I was watching some videos from, I was searched tokenization of assets, real world assets, and I was looking at some other influencer videos that popped up, like my top 5 coins or my top 10 plays, and these guys are just going to CoinGecko. I didn't even look. I turned the guy's video off right away because I realized that's what he did. But we'll go up to CoinGecko and see what they list as tokenization of asset coins. And he was just reeling them off one by one, I think. I don't even remember. One was Chainlink. Another one was, I think, Quant. And they were like blue chip coins. I'm like, how the hell is that tokenization of assets? So these guys suck out here. No one's talking about the coins up here altogether. Chainlink. How's that tokenization of assets? Come on. CCIP, really? You're going to lump that in there when there's stuff like Galileo Protocol on LCX that is launching NFTs, high-end everything. So these guys suck out there, guys. I swear they're all paid, and it's crazy. P-Dye to $1, Tropa to $1. Let's go, Shaq. I'm down. But I'll be happy with 50 cent P-Dye. Yeah, bro, I think 50 cents is way more reasonable just because if it gets up that high, people are going to dump it, bro. People are greedy. They're going to take profits, and that's going to be the narrative that they give you so you hold longer while they can dump. So just be careful, bro. I've seen it so many times. Coinbase stock should be one of the Magnificent Seven. Coinbase stock, SBI, Japan, which none of you guys probably heard of. SBI Holdings, Japan. Santander. Bank of America. Ripple, that's coming out. Circle, that's coming out. Polysign, that's coming out. Those are going to be like some of the biggest, most valuable companies in the world in 10 years. And right now, a lot of them are on Linqto. And, oh, God, it's just exciting. Ripple shares, Link, and HBAR. Hell yeah, that's right, Vats. You got to get into a couple of those HBAR alts. Galaxy, they were just on CNBC. The app, we just downloaded it, Lindsay and I, and we're going to look into using it. Really cool stuff that they're building out there. Saucerswap, which is PulseX on HBAR, just put out MetaMask integration. V2 just launched, upgraded everything, supercharged the ecosystem. So there's a couple phenomenal altcoin plays on HBAR, but I'll let you know how to get some of that for free on December 15th in the next karate combat match. You're going to just take some of your HBAR, swap it for Hedera, or swap it for karate combat. You're going to make your bets on the fights, and then the ones you win, you get paid. The ones you lose, they don't deduct it from your account. So it's called up-only gaming. And what you win there, you swap back all your original bets to HBAR and your profits. You got a bag of karate, and you can now start diversifying, and boom. Yeah, exactly. Well, I never signed up with Coinbase. And, I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I mean, the government, if you use MetaMask, the government has your IP address, has everything, has all your addresses. If you use any exchange, they have it all. So if you use Cash App, if you use PayPal, They've made it so everybody is doxxed with the government. It doesn't matter. We're not criminals. We're not doing anything wrong. We pay our taxes. That shit doesn't matter, guys. It's a sales pitch. The winners are starting to show their hands. Hell yeah. My crystal ball, Nagabo's crystal ball officially broke 100%. I'm going to have to get one actually for the bet and just put it up here. Kramer's their final bros. Yeah, Kramer and Christine Lagarde, the final battle. Finish him. What's going on with 9 inches? Is it rugged? I honestly don't know. I haven't been paying attention at all. I never really got into it. But that sucks for the people that did. I mean, there's still $1.6 million in liquidity. So, I wouldn't say it rugged. It had its nice run up, and then it's capitulating. I mean, yeah, it'll probably find a floor. But with 1.6 million in liquidity, definitely not a rug. Definitely don't look good. But it don't look nearly like these charts right here. PTGC about to crack 7,000 again. Look at that. Boom, beautiful chart. Alien. Boom, beautiful chart. Let's look at Alien versus Pulse. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I mean, Alien should follow exactly TGC, but I'm telling you, there's more opportunity with the lower market cap. Thomas, what up, bro? What up? Dude, so I was thinking of you the other day on Ivan's stream. Someone asked him about ICP, and he pretty much said the same thing I said. That, they have good technology, but what happened to them last cycle with FTX and how bad of a name it just put on them, he would never touch it just for that reason. Even though, they could build and do all right, he just wouldn't do it. And that's kind of how I feel. Saucerswap's moving up. Hell yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm so bullish. I can't wait. I'll be doing the Saucerswap stream this weekend on V2 because they've been having some problems with the liquidity pools being paused and stuff. So I just saw the alert in the Discord because I'm in that Discord. Been in there since the start of the project, hitting that faucet when it was 14.4 sauce per hit. So all these phonies out here that are going to be claiming, oh yeah, I was in. Well, we're going to ask them, yeah, well, what was the faucet? Back in the day. 14.4, and then it dropped down to I think 3 maybe, and now we're down to a measly 0.1, but I'm getting my one every 3 days. Stacking. You think Saucerswap will be listed on Coinbase? I hope not. I really hope not, because I'll tell you why. People get this huge delusion in their head that, when Binance, when Coinbase. That's great if you're a top 50 project, top 100 project. It'll do some good for you, but smaller projects like Saucerswap, we are a decentralized community. We vote on everything. We're a community. The second Coinbase, if we get listed there, they're going to demand a certain amount of the supply. So now they're going to be trading against all of us, and it's just not good. For all the exposure or whatever, you're going to have to send them a chunk of the supply, which they'll dump or short the shit out of on leverage against you. And it's not good for the project. So I don't want to see it on any exchanges. I want Saucerswap to be, it's already now with their MetaMask capabilities now, and adding that's all they need, because right through MetaMask, you have your instant on and off ramp. You can now deposit and withdraw right to your bank account. So Saucerswap getting on major exchanges would be detrimental to the project, goes completely against the vision, and I don't want anything to do with exchanges for Saucerswap. What's my prediction for Saucerswap? All right, let's go check this out quick. What's the TVL at? 36 million. Hell yeah, that's really good. I like it. 2.5 cents. Yeah, I'm thinking Sauce is going to go to $1 easily. Hopefully $2 is where I want it to top off at. But, we'll see. We'll see we'll see where it goes. But I love Sauce. So, all right, guys, let's talk about airdrop to stakers. Yeah, all right, cool. So, tokenization of assets, guys, is going to be a huge narrative already. I know it. Ripple's already talking about 30 trillions coming into real estate to tokenize. Chase, Citi, BNY Mellon need to get into a $5 trillion market. Goldman Sachs it's a $30 trillion, or Avalanche is predicting a $30 trillion market by 2030, and that's without inflation. So golly, guys, that's like 65 trillion, and right now in today's money. So Polytrade number one. This one is pumping like hell. $14 million market cap. Volume's up 140%. That's what's key. Volume. Massive volume. It's doing 2 million in volume. The market cap's 14.3. You guys, you got to get it on. You can get it on Uniswap, but you have to get it on Polygon. Then Polygon or Defactor and Polytrade, you got to get both of them on Polygon, so you can just bridge it over or just from an exchange send some Matic, and then you can swap for it. But we're so early on this coin, and this coin is the marketplace, the destination for real-world asset discovery, tokenization, and liquidity. And they have this sick marketplace that's coming. That you can sign up for. I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking about doing it just for fun. But what really, guys, caught my eye, I talked about it for a couple weeks now, but these guys you're spreading wealth across a different category of assets here. Trade finance, car loans, real estate, structured credit, collectibles, treasuries, equities, bonds. And look at this, partners with Galileo Protocol, who launched on where? LCX Exchange. Convenient that LCX just out of nowhere just starts pumping. No one knew about LCX or ever talked about it, but I did a stream about it when Galileo launched 8 months ago on LCX, because Galileo, LCX, partners with Quant and their Hyperledger. Quant CEO Gilbert Verdian, he's homies with who? Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister of the UK. It's all about who you know in this world. So Gilbert has his baby Quant. Him and Rishi worked together for 2 years back in the day. What blockchain, what company you think he's going to go with? If it's between Quant or Chainlink or whatever they are, or Pulsechain, or the God chain that's the best thing ever, he's going to choose Quant because he knows Gilbert. It's all about relationships in the real world. So that stuff matters. So Polytrade here has that connection with them. They're doing everything. Look at this. You're going to be able to come on here, browse all these assets that you're going to look at how much they pay you, how long it takes. So 90 days returns $20, 12% APR. Guys, this stuff's going to be wild. That's coming. So Polytrade is one of them. You can come in and dig more about or into the website, but right now the trade finance market is a $5 trillion market already. And now they're bringing it down to the blockchain. So Polytrade, I think the biggest opportunity in tokenized assets that nobody is talking about. Price, I don't know, Shaq. I haven't even thought about it. Honestly, this thing, I honestly don't know. 100x from here puts you at 1.4 billion. Last bull market, there was like 130 coins that were over $1 billion market cap in the bull market. So that means this cycle will probably be 200, if not more. So, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking this thing could easily go to like $50, something around there. I'm guessing if it gets crazy, which is like insane to think about right now. But, you know, we're early and it depends. Like I say, if this narrative catches on and gets hot and a ton of institutional money starts flowing in, it could easily do that. But if not, if it kind of dies off and legislation or whatever, who knows what's going to happen. But, you know, it's too hard to make those predictions right now, especially with a coin that's this new, with really not much history behind it. So, trying to find out how to stake my PTGC. No, so that with that website, just put Pulsechain in front of it. Pulsechain.thegrazecurrency.com. It's the same thing, looks identical, but one's for Pulsechain, one's for ETH. I got a lot of people have been confused. So yeah, just go to pulsechain.thegrazecurrency.com. So next one, guys, on here is Realio Network. I'm starting to see people talk about it now. Streamers or influencers are now talking about the number one tokenization asset coin, Realio. And I've been talking about it since July. You know, a lot of people have gotten into it. Shout out to Carl the Hexagon. He's been hitting me up on the DMs. Can't believe it keeps printing green candle after green candle. But that, you know, the market cap on this is actually 50 million. It's wrong. You know, it's actually native on Stellar right here, and I buy it on, I own it on Stellar, not on ETH or Binance, wherever it is. And on Stellar, you can go on chain and look, and you can see the circulating supply of 74.9999 million, and the market cap is like 50 million. So it's actually around 10x higher than this because the supply is actually full. Oh, so here you go. I'm so stupid. Just look at the freaking fully diluted because that's the max supply. So, you know, there you go. 60 million right now is actually the market cap. So it's not as low, but, you know, Realio has gone friggin' nuts in the last month. You know, it's up already almost 4x, which is insane. So these guys are crushing it, guys. You know, the ecosystem for real world assets, Web3 compliant, and they got staking coming, which I can't wait to be using. You know, the supply is already out now. I don't know why it says this, but it's at 74. Total initial circulating 45. Yeah, well, whatever. So you can come down. You can check out the Realio verse that they're building, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm not going to. It's coming. Yeah, coming soon. So they have the bridge too. They come to Osmosis or Kujira. Don't know how they picked those, but I'm going to be staking when they have that coming soon, and it's just a huge opportunity. So next up, Defactor. You know, this is a tiny market cap. You know, I just you know, down in the trenches digging this thing up. $21 million market cap on Polygon 2. You just go to Uniswap. You know, you can just copy right here. Just copy the link. Just go to more. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. More. It pops right up. You can just one click right to MetaMask. You know, it looks like it's dipping a little bit off the top, but it's still uptrending perfectly. 7 cents. I mean, this thing, same thing. This thing at 100x too. You know, no doubt about it. From the bottoms. So was that $5? You know, now we're sitting at 7 cents, which is crazy, insane returns, but that's the returns you get for being early and buying into these coins when no one else is talking about them. Like, it's all about narratives. That's what drives people's emotions, gets them to FOMO into stuff. And that crazy money is coming. The degen money is coming to just slosh around, and we're going to be ahead of all of them. You know, Defactor, awesome website here, connecting technology and capital with real-world liquidity people. use DFactor to create tokens for real-world assets and provide DeFi capabilities to their customers and communities. So this is blending DeFi with tokenization. Really cool. They pioneers at the convergence of real-world assets and DeFi by reducing the time to market for businesses to get started by providing DeFi liquidity backed by real-world value. So you can come check the roadmap with everything that they're doing. Just really cool. So they have their different, the pillars of the community that they have. I'm not going to go into each of these in detail. You can do it. I'm not going to bore everyone to death. So next one here is Polymath. This is on Ethereum. These aren't in any order really, but I really like what these guys are doing. They've been around for a while. They just dipped down 50%, but major consolidation range for a year straight, and then whoop right up, 4x'd, and then dumped down 50%, made a new floor right at this high right here conveniently, which is perfect. Bounced off that line now. So hopefully that'll be support. Great entry point. And Polymath, same thing. One platform powering a smart future. Relentlessly focusing on the backbone for security tokens. Whether configuring tokens using Polymath or integrating our broker-dealer toolkit, Polymath's techs bring efficiency and transparency to security token management. So they got a bunch of different solutions here. Their capital platform, their token studio, it's cool. And then their blog is great. They're constantly posting about it. And then they're working in Canada too. A lot of stuff going on up there. And Canada is so strict with what they're doing. They're cutting off all exchanges. They're crazy. So the fact that these guys have deals and are already integrated into Canada, it's like, good luck if you're new now trying to do that. You got to have some serious connections. So that's why I am really bullish on this project. All right, next. Leox. I'm actually mad I dropped the ball. I did a stream on Galileo Protocol almost 8 months ago when they launched on LCX. Let's see, right here in April. Yep, launched at 52 cents, and then it dropped down, and I saw it at a quarter. And I was going to buy it, but I fumbled it up, and now we're sitting at 62 cents, $23 million market cap. But guys, Galileo Protocol, this is the shit. This thing is so cool. And they launched on LCX, which if you noticed after the Binance news, Binance was a partner of LCX back in the day, and they had to stop. They didn't break their partnership because Binance, they knew they were doing shady shit, and they had to be compliant. So they broke partnerships with them. They got fudded out by everybody. Everyone thought they were dying. Well, no, they were building with NDAs signed everywhere. And now they have the new standard in luxury ownership, Galileo Protocol. This is the next bag I'm buying for sure. I have my account set up on LCX Exchange. I'm going to just get it on there. And, this is so cool. In the world of luxury, counterfeiting is a major concern. Well, this takes care of all of this. When you can buy these through NFTs, through verified custodians or verified, I don't know what they call them, the people that, like where eBay holds all their the little vaults that they hold. So this is really, really cool. Boundless interoperability. Galileo redefines interoperability by offering a multi-chain NFT marketplace compatible automated environment. Like, guys, this is so cool. This is the future. And if you want to buy Ferraris, if you want to buy high-end watches, if you want to buy art, this is where you're going to do it. And all of it is for sale on the LCX exchange. Also, they're tokenizing their diamonds, other luxury assets, jewelry. All of this stuff is going to be tokenized and sold on their market. and in on the LCX protocol. So this is so cool, guys. Look at this. Oh, here's all right. Never mind. I can't help the mark. Oh yeah, maybe it is built into the site. Regardless, it's on LCX too. But look at this. You can come buy an Aston Martin here for $99K, a Lambo for $99K. Real estate, a watch for $1,000. Some shoes for $1,000, a ring, luxury watches, cars, shoes, real estate. Like, this is all coming. So, now's the time, guys. These are all opportunities. 360-degree visibility into each asset. It's history and lifestyle from tokenization onwards. So when you go to buy one of these things, you're going to be able to put Apple's AR headset on, and that Lamborghini right here, you're literally going to be able to, it's going to be like you're there. You're going to be able to pull it up, and it's going to be in your face. So you're going to be able to see scratches on it, anything. So watches, if there's scratches or they're dead, like, you can't forge or fake any of this stuff. So it's going to prevent counterfeiting. So I'm really bullish on LEOX, LEOX, $23 million market cap. I mean, I missed a double on it, but you know what? It is what it is. You can't win them all. I dropped the ball, but we'll get them back. The next one, guys, Propy. This one I think I don't think this one will do as well unless real estate catches on, because this is going to take a little more time, I think, for it to become popular. But this is just straight up buying and selling. I was a real commercial real estate agent for 10 years. So these here, we leverage AI and blockchain tech for a smooth and secure transactions. And Propy was built with a vision to automate real estate sales. The Palo Alto-based company is writing new pages in real estate history by introducing the technology to allow entirely online and self-driving real estate transactions on smart contracts. So, guys, this is whether they're going to be sold by an NFT with NFTs, like, it's all coming. It eliminates so much friction, and it just makes sense. And they kind of have a first mover advantage. They've been around for a little bit. Since 2018, I heard about them 2017. Wow. I heard about it last cycle, but people are going to say, oh yeah, it's a dying coin. It didn't even make new highs. Well, there's no money in it back when this launched compared to now. Things got crazy in that alt season, but you know what? Now utility's here for this. And the fact that it's still around 6 years later and survived, that's bullish to me. So, the last one on the list is Alliance Block. This is a mainstream coin. It used to be ALBT, but they got hacked or something. One of their partners got hacked, or they stole a bunch of the money, and they did the right thing. They airdropped everybody, relaunched a new token, and I'm so bullish on this coin. Like, it's been crushing it for me. I'm up almost 200% on it since I bought it like 2 months ago. So we're back down in here around 4 or 5 cents somewhere. Holy shit, up almost 3x. Never mind. This thing keeps pumping. $109 million market cap. But Alliance, they're a little bit different. They're empowering businesses to tokenize assets and compliantly issue, manage, and trade in an exclusive financial ecosystem. So, they have more. They're more for building. For companies, accelerate your vision, power up with Alliance Blocks, DeFi infrastructure, seamlessly integrate into Web3. But they've been around for a while. Crypto Mason shills them. He's been talking about it for a while. Energy Web I really like, and they're partners with Chainlink. So I think that they're going to do well just because the narrative. And yeah, I'm really bullish on it. So now let's go and see. I have not done this yet. CoinGecko, and let's check their tokenization of assets. categories and see. What is it? Real world assets. Here we go. Real world assets. All right. Centrifuge, Polymesh, Maple, Alliance Block, Pendle, Goldfinch, Dusk, TrueFi, TokenFi, Clearpool, Opulus, there's Propy. So only 2 of them that I just talked about on here. Oh, there's Polytrade all the way down here. Well, let's see. The ones that have done the best in 7 days. Oh, shit. I missed Defactor. Oh, no, I didn't. No, we talked about Defactor. So they got staking coming. I don't know. I might have missed Defactor. The website here. I think I got distracted. Oh, no, we went to the roadmap. That's right. All right, yeah. We hit them all. So let's see. Polytrade, Realio, Alliance Block, Defactor, Leox. So there you go. So if you look at them by market cap, none of those come up. But if you look at the best performer in the last 7 days, boom, there they all are. Propy, you know, that one sucks right now, but whatever. How many coins are here? Yeah, there's a shitload of them on here. And, you know, what is it? Is it coincidence that they're towards the top of the pack? I don't know. Or is it just good research? One or the other. NXRG. NXRA. Sorry, bro. Yeah, NXRA is Alliance Block. Goo God, you faded Leox. It's all good. Loco, toe it up. Oh, yeah, bro. We good. Oh. Oh, never mind. I don't know if you're talking to me. Hell yeah, I'm good. Never been better. Bro, is H-Bar a good buy? Oh, my God, yeah. H-Bar is a phenomenal buy. You know, I'm going to just log into my H-Bar wallet. I don't care. I'll dox all my shit. I'm no freaking whale. You know, I put $2,000 into this wallet throughout the bear market. You know, DCAing in, just adding a little by little when I could. And yeah, H-Bar is a steal right now. And vets, if you're still here, you know, Centex, I love. Dovu, I love. Their carbon credits are going live. They are going live. They're tracking right now in India. So that's a great play. Karate Combat, you know, we'll talk about that, but you just go to karate.com and you can check out the next event. They got Anthony Pettis versus Dan Henderson, the rematch. It's going to be sick. So I'm going to be betting on that to hopefully win some tokens to stack more into my bags. But Galaxy, guys, oh, nice. Huge pump. That's the one I'm most bullish on. You know, Galaxy and Saucerswap. I love Energy Trade Token. I was one of 1,000 people to get the airdrop. I set the trust line up super early. And I used to get like, I don't know, a couple 10,000 a month. And then they dropped it to like 66 a day. And now it's 6 every other day. But you know what? I don't care. Whatever. I sold a bunch of them a couple weeks ago. So this is, I don't know, what, 2 months worth, 8 cents. But stacking those pennies. So, yeah, guys, you know, I'm just holding these now. I'm happy with what I got. And, you know, who knows? Jam, another one. Tune FM. They're working for with artists and musicians to actually get them paid. And if you can basically sponsor and fund up-and-coming artists. And if they become popular, you get royalties to them and stuff. So that's really cool. I love Jam. Sauce is the PulseX there. It's the DEX. I love DEXs of these DeFi platforms. XRPL, Sologenic. Phenomenal play, I think. The main DEX over there, it's deflationary. All the coins are out. They're being burnt every day. every minute there's less and less and less coins as long as someone's making a transaction. So, H Suite is kind of a launch pad there. It's been not really doing much. So whatever, it's $70. I'm not going to dump it. I made that mistake last cycle with like Sandbox and Mana, where I was like, you know what? Look at these other coins. They're all pumping so much, and this coin's just sitting here doing nothing. I'll just sell it. And that $73 of Decentraland turned into like $25,000. I swear to God. From like 2 cents to $5 wherever it went. It's nuts. So not making that mistake, but yeah, Galaxy, Karate, Centex is a new marketplace out there. I really like what they're doing. And these are all brand new. DeFi is on it in its first cycle here on Hedera. That's why I like it so much. It's brand new. It's just like Pulsechain, cycle number 1. And HBAR at 5 cents, under 5 cents was a steal of a lifetime, I think. And you'll be able, Caparanga, to give HBAR to your grandkids. It's going to be one of the coins that survives the test of time. They have a 100-year scaling plan and solution. They have 39 of the biggest corporations in the world on the governing council, and they're making more and more and more steps to really decentralizing everything in the future. It had to be centralized at first to coordinate an operation of this scale, but once it's up and running, the governing council is full, then they're going to start to decentralize. And wait till you see the decentralized recovery and decentralized IDs launching on Hedera. I think that's going to blow up the ecosystem. And then they're working with like Australia for their CBDCs. They're working with 3M. They're working for medical supplies and supply chain tracking. They're working with Atma.io, the Coupon Bureau. I mean, I could go on and on and on. But yeah, Hedera is one of the best plays out there to hold long term, in my opinion. So, yeah, guys, exciting time to be in crypto right now. We got a lot happening, and I think we're going to have a nice little run up here before Christmas, then probably a little bit of a retracement, and then hopefully the new year we'll start off with fireworks just like last year, out of the blue, start ripping, maybe an ETF announcement. But if you're here now, you're lucky. And I had bags, if you feel like, oh my God, I can only afford to get, on Polygon where these coins are, Defactor, Polytrade, Nakamoto, some of the gaming coins, even $50. Like I said, I've seen that turn into thousands and thousands of dollars. So don't feel like, oh, I only have $50, it's not enough, I can't do anything. No, $50 can seriously go a long, long way when you're this early into coins that have a $10, $20 million market cap, especially when they can go to a 1 or 2 billion. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with some more beta. Until then, smash that like button or just get the hell out of here. It's your choice, your win, your loss. We're degenerates here, so take a gamble. Peace, guys.